Hey everyone, it's Desiree and welcome. I hope you are all, as always, having a great day and getting some crafty time in. Nice, bright card. This is the Spellbinders 3D embossing folder for the month of June, and it is called Summertime Citrus Twist. I just love this pattern. There's a lot you can do with it. When I first saw this, I saw layers, trying to figure out, okay, how can we show lemons and limes and oranges and grapefruits? That's exactly what I saw. Even though we emboss a panel, why not cut it? So I've got just some really bright colors here, some bright oranges. I've got an orange, a yellow, a green, and I've got this, what I'm calling a grapefruit color. It just looks like a grapefruit to me. And I'm going to run this through my Spellbinder 6 to get this beautiful impression. And this is a great impression. I mean, you've got these different layers of these slices, these citrus slices going on here. It's not just one layer. And that's something that I love when it comes to 3D embossing folders. I love all embossing folders. I think they're great. But when it comes to the 3D, you get this different look, almost like a tunnel. We're going to be making a 5x7 card because the more real estate I have, the better. And I wanted all the real estate I could get on this one. And once I get the first panel down, I'm just going to swipe over this with my white pigment ink. I'm now going to start from the bottom and work up, and I'm going to cut around some of these images to create a panel, but we're going to cut away the rest of it. And I'm really following that line that's really the highest when it comes to this image. It's very easy to fussy cut around, and you all know me, for those of you that have been here, I'm not a fussy cutter. Nope. But this, to follow this line, very, very easy. What I was also surprised at, so I used a thinner weight cardstock for these. Usually I do like to add a heavier weight, an 80-pound or more, because it really shows all of the details of the embossing folder when you use a heavier weight. So here I'm using a 65-pound weight, and I'm getting great results. Now what also helped is because it's thin, remember your 3D embossing folders with all that detail, they may cut into the paper. And I found as I was cutting around some of these images, it did. It actually was cutting around and my scissors were just flying through the image. So just something to keep in mind when we're using those lighter weights. You can add water. I tend to add water to the heavier weights because they can take that mist, because we're not dripping it. We're just misting it. Just one spray. With your lighter weights, you know, that lighter spray is a little heavier for them. So I did not choose to mist it. But came out great. I have no holes here. It's just something to think about. The sentiment that I'm using, the hello there, is actually from the 2020, I think it was the 2022 Advent calendar set that Spellbinders came out with. I think it was their first set that they came out with. I love these little sentiments. They are a great stash builder and add a quick sentiment. So I just added hello there. And we're going to add lots of gems to the center of our citrus here. So I'm using some of the Color Essential gems from Spellbinders and just having fun adding them. So I'm using the larger ones for on the bottom, and then I go to the medium size for the middle, and then the smaller ones for the top. But you get this beautiful glittery effect, lots of sparkle. So just another way that you can use your 3D embossing folders. Have fun, cut up, use the patterns that come with it, and add just a little bit of ink, whether it's pigment or dye. As always, the products that I used will be listed down below in the video description. And if you have any questions at all, make sure you leave those down in the comments and I will get back to you as soon as I can. Make sure to hit that subscribe button, thumbs up, and make sure you ring the bell so that you know when the next video is ready for you to watch. And remember, come join me live. I usually go live on Saturdays. It's been hitting about 1 o'clock, but I'd love to see you there, just having fun, chatting and being crafty. Enjoy the art you create, and most of all, enjoy the process. Just have fun with it, as always. I will always tell you all that. But remember what's still most important. Always be creative in everything that you do. And I will talk to you soon in the next video. Until then, take care, guys.